Irfan Razack is joining us now to talk more about the trends taking shape. Mr. Razack, good morning. Thank you so much for your time. I was looking at the numbers. After a record Q1, the way momentum is continuing, it appears that post Q2, you would achieve almost 70% of your guidance already. So would you be seeing a case to up your guidance going forward? The momentum was higher than what you had estimated when you first made that estimate for the future?
Good morning. Yes, when we estimated the guidance, we had done 13,000 crores approximately the previous year. And we thought that to give a guidance upwards of 25% for the current year would be just prudent. But yes, we've got some good launches that happened and there has been great momentum. So that has taken us for 6 months at 11,000 crores. So we are pretty confident that we can cross and touch the 20,000 mark. And that will be the endeavor now. We have a lot of launches in the various cities that we operate in. Once the approvals are in place, the RERA numbers are in place, I believe the demand is still there. And if you are able to offer a good product at a good price, there will be a lot of traction. And that is the endeavor. The teams are working hard. They've worked hard, and I think they definitely will try and achieve this target. And I don't see us slipping there.
Mr. Razack, I'm in Delhi right now and was talking to some realty developers in the region. Got good feedback. Now you're aiming to expand in the north region as well, in Noida in particular. How's the traction and what was your overall calculation? Because very few players actually have been able to, do a pan-India kind of a network. And even Prestige, after consolidating and becoming a very strong player in the south, now is looking at north and west. So, what was the thinking, and how's the Noida project taking off?
As far as Noida is concerned, it is as of today we have still not got the approvals, and that is what is a little distressing. I believe there is a lot of demand, pent-up demand in that region. The day we get approvals and we do the launch, I'm sure we'll get a good response. People have shown a lot of interest, but it's just a matter of being at the right place at the right time. We have tied up, in a small piece of property, but prime in KG Mark. And that's a good property. And I think that will come up also pretty fast. It'll be luxury. And we are building this hotel in Delhi in the Aero City, the hotel and office. And that's also construction is going on pretty fast. But where actual sales have come from is from Benglurur, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai, and of course, Kerala. These are the territories that we are very active in. And these territories have given us numbers, and they'll continue to give us numbers because we have a lot of projects in the pipeline and all under approval. And we have a certain planned launch calendar for these. And I'm sure these are the projects that bring us the numbers. And if Noida does happen, that will add up to the kitty. And we are looking at various other options. But we have to be careful. Like you rightly said, we have to be extremely cautious, we have to be extremely careful, and we have to make sure that whatever we do it right and we do it well.
Good to hear that. Mr. Razack, what about pricing of properties? That's been on an upward trajectory since the COVID lows for the past 2-3 years. But do you see prices escalate even further from here?
The prices have corrected themselves based on the input costs like labor, material, land cost, everything else. And they have reached a certain number now. And I probably would never want prices to go up more than what they deserve. And I believe that it will be counterproductive. So the best thing to do is prices will slowly correct themselves as we go along because inflation catches up and all of it. But it will not be a big, huge spike. Which is not good for the business. And that is what we will always endeavor not to do. And we will always balance our need with our greed. And we will make sure while we look at our bottom line, we are not looking at some huge profits. We always looking at reasonable, fair profits. And at the same time, we have to deliver a good product to the customer. That's always been a balance, and it'll continue to do so. And if you ask me in general, the prices should remain stable now, because the moment prices go up too high, again, there'll be a resistance from the customers.
Mr. Razack, I have a quick follow-up on what Aisha spoke about on the pricing front, but from the other side. I understand that a lot of premium players, because real big volumes are there on the premium side, are resorting to very competitive pricing. You've also, kind of started expanding in premium areas of Mumbai as well, for example, central Mumbai. On the flip side, does it help to keep pricing very competitive and under check versus the current inventory? Does it improve volume prospects quite meaningfully?
No, I mean, it's common sense that if we keep the prices under control, if we keep the prices achievable, attainable to the consumer, there will be traction, there will be acceptability. And another thing that happens is, see, once the customer also sees that they bought it at an X price, and say after a year or two, the price has slowly gone up, correcting itself for all the inflationary trends. They also feel comfort that, yes, I bought this project at this price, and now it's a little higher, so I've not made a mistake. But if you've priced it too high, if you've kept it too pricey, and then later on the price remains the same, or the customer still can buy it at a lower number, then there is going to be problems. So that is the reason it's always good to start at a lower number, and then let the market forces decide how the price goes up. But at the same time, we as a company have always tried to see that we do not spike the price for no reason. There has to be a reason for it. We have responsibility to our shareholders and stakeholders to see that we protect the bottom line. While doing that, we definitely will make sure that the prices don't go up unreasonably high.
Razack, morning. Now, after the company sold a substantial part of the office and the mall portfolio to Blackstone, you've embarked on rebuilding the annuity portfolio. Can you tell us what opportunity that brings about for the company, and what are the exit rentals that you're targeting for this portfolio?
Yes, now this portfolio, yes, we are rebuilding it. There are several projects that we are doing both in the office and the retail. We have held on to our the hospitality portfolio, and we are expanding that also. So see, I can give any number, but the thing is, what is real? We've got now 3 trading retail assets, one in Bangalore South, the other in Kochi, which has opened up, and one more in Bangalore. So apart from this, we do have a lot of office that is already now leased out, the new crop. Plus, we have a lot more coming up in various cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, and also in Hyderabad. Now, all this at some point of time, say by 2025, we are looking at another 2,500 crores annuity from these assets, and I think it's highly achievable. But the only thing is, it's a function of how quickly we put up these assets and how quickly we can lease them out. Leasing, I believe, is still not an issue. If you have a good quality location, good quality assets, customers are there. There could be some new inquiries. Plus, also there will be some shift from older asset to a newer asset. So that keeps happening. There will be a demand, and I don't see demand drying up in the office space. And we continue. In fact, this financial year, we should close around 3 million square feet of leasing.
Right. All the very best on all of those developments. Thank you so much for giving us more clarity on pricing, demand, as well as outlook for the real estate space and for Prestige Estates as a whole. That's the stock at 718.